I really wanted to go with something Simpsons-like and call myself a librarian. Then I thought more Weird Al, and it's like, because when I first started in the libraries, I used to always answer the phone library. Very rarely would anyone catch me. I was going to use that, and then I think I was probably watching UHF, and I was like, I'll just do Conanthelibrarian. I've been working professionally in libraries since I was 19. It's like I got to push books in some way, no matter what, whether people know I work in a library or not. There's a book, I have to say something no matter what, even if I can't find anything. I joined in November of 2011, I believe. I didn't actually become very active until about 6-7 months later. I still go to deals a lot, but I spend more time on Woot.com more than anything else at this point. There's about 150 items I have ordered. There's things I use every single day. It's like the things that are like my favorite are things that came in bags of crap, actually. I've gotten a really cool watch, pocket knives that I've just loved. Phone I'm talking to you on. Last July, during the birthday celebration, I got a random box to thank me for being a shopper, and it had everything you could think of. It had this really expensive set of binoculars. It had the watch. It had the phone, a bunch of games. The box was about 25 pounds. Everything you could think of was in this box. It was just the most awesome thing I've ever. You guys were doing the live stream thing with the birthday cake and all that. Like the next week I went to Comic-Con and I came back and there was just this huge box. It's really the interaction with the mods. It's amazing to see how involved all of you are with the community. It's just really nice to know that I could send a email to you or to Thunder Thighs or to Aging Drag Queen, who we've gone back and forth on me deciding on purchasing my Fitbit. I probably have about 50 different shirts. I'm a sucker for the random sale. I have never purchased any wine because I am cheap. At one point, Cowboy Dan lived about 20 minutes from me. And so we were going to start splitting cases, and that I just dropped the ball. I'm a sucker for organizational stuff. I love when you guys have backpacks on. But I'm always a sucker for random technology. Over the last month, one of you guys sent me a Woot bag with a question mark on it because I had made a comment about never being able to get my hands on one. I still haven't figured out who sent that. And that just speaks into what I was saying earlier about this interaction with the mods and how you guys actually do pay attention to what we say and you guys actually care to make sure that we're happy. I'm sure you figured this out by now, but you guys are a big reason why I come to the site. Some of the write-ups, there was one in October that was really super creepy but hilarious. There's been a lot of great write-ups. There's been a few where I've had to reread 5 or 6 times because I'm just like, wait a minute. Like, I read it this way and they mean it this way. It's so cleverly written. It could be taken so many different ways through so many different people, all positively. At work, it's kind of like a dirty little secret. Everyone in IT are on Woot all the time. They don't actually participate in the forums like I do, but they're always shopping. So during Woot Off, IT is down in their office watching the computers during Woot Off. I'm at my office watching the computer, but no one speaks of it. Until I get people to get on the site and see what it's all about, everyone is just like, why are you spending all your time on an e-commerce site? And I'm like, it's so much more than e-commerce. I am not good at finding them, and I am slow, and I get nervous when I'm trying to, like, type in the web addresses. I'm just, like, nervous, and I'm, like, pounding with, like, my entire hand at the keyboard to try to type in letters. Yeah, like Striper, I don't know how he has 1 million. This year, I think I've gotten 2 or 3. So I have a total of 5 then. I would love to see the $5 all-day shipping come back just for Woot Off. I understand it for everything else, but there were times where I've purchased 16, 17 things during Woot Off when it was the $5 all day. Now it's like, well, do I really need it because it's $5 a thing? And I remember when I first signed up, it was $5 a shot anyway. I just got used to that. It's like you get this little taste. I'm always around just to hear what other people have to say, and I like to hear how everyone's doing, especially deals. A lot of people get into like what's going on in their personal life and where they're going and this and that, and it's nice to hear those kinds of things and see the same people post so you get to know these people without actually ever meeting them. It's really nice to have that community aspect, which I think has really changed over last year. The leaderboard on deals.woot is not as big of a deal of a thing as it used to be. I personally kind of like, because when I first started, it seemed like everybody was posting and doing things just to get on that leaderboard. I don't know if that's exactly what you guys want, but for me, it's nice because we're seeing less just something to boost me up. There's a lot with all the news sites now and the plus sales. At midnight, I'm on for a good hour and just looking at everything, and then I'll get on in the morning, and usually don't get on until like 9 o'clock my time. So by that point, everything in the plus sales that was awesome is usually sold out. I love going on, and it's a real fun thing for me to do, and it's not just really a time killer. It's kind of like a part of my day. Have to go on Woot, have to go look at this, have to do that.